Ever since I started to notice that mindlessly consuming content on the internet was sucking out my drive and motivation, I've tried to figure out techniques and tools on how I can overcome my addiction to mindlessly consuming and, frankly, to my phone addiction. Everybody in the world now has a crazy phone addiction. And I say everybody because just go out and look outside into the world. Everybody's staring into their phone. And we are in a battle. We're in a battle for our minds and our dopamine. I call that the dopamine battle. So after all of these years, I've spent 8 years trying to figure this out. I've figured out that the most important thing, that the dopamine battle is won in the morning. And you want to know the reason for this, because this is the most crucial part of the day for you to start to reset your mind and take back your focus and control. The reason why the morning is so important is because it's the time everybody wakes up, pulls their phone up to their face and start to scroll on whatever the site or app that you're scrolling on. It can be Instagram, TikTok, news, watching YouTube videos, whatever. But the reason why it's 1 in the morning is because then it's been a night where you had 8 hours, 9 hours, 7 hours of resetting your mind. Your mind is reset when you wake up. And then you have an opportunity to be more single-minded in the morning. And I've created this diagram right here. This diagram shows you how in the morning, very good diagram, I must say. I'm very good at drawing. But you see that there is single-minded focus when you wake up. Your mind is cleaned out. It's like somebody's been there in the night and just cleaned it out so you can have a single focus. And throughout the day, your focus gets naturally dispersed because more and more input comes into your mind. It's like you expand your horizon throughout every single day. But this should match what you're doing, right? So before technology, you can just get a ton of input in the morning. So that's when you slowly wake up. You have one big thought. You do your deep work where you can go deep into one single thing. But then naturally, you will start to talk to someone, you will do more, you will see more throughout the day, and then your focus gets dispersed. But your daily activities should match this diagram. It should start with something slow, something single-minded, something that's easy to digest. And then throughout the day, it will be more and more dispersed. So let's say that this is around lunch. This is when I start to check my phone, go and see the messages I have and that kind of stuff, because I know that naturally I will feel pulled to getting more dispersed in my mind throughout the day. So you can use this mental model to know what to do in the morning. So how can we not be on the phone in the morning? And that has a simple answer. 1, you have to be disciplined, and 2, you can just put your phone outside the bedroom and get a normal alarm clock, because then it's not there immediately when you wake up. So you cannot just pull it straight up into your face and start to scroll, because that will naturally happen if you have it on your bedside table, because it's a habit pattern that you have within you. And also, I've created something called the Dopamine Tier List, and this can also be looked upon in the same way as this other diagram that I've shown you here, but it's way more explanatory. And you can see that doing the stuff that's on the bottom of the dopamine tier list early in the morning is a complete no-no, because that gives you so much input that you will feel confused and your dopamine would have started to spike early in the morning, giving you less motivation throughout the day. So you should stay higher up on the dopamine tier list, and by then you're strengthening your focus and not dispersing it. So you can download that in the description below. This was the video from me today. Stay strong, take control of your mornings. I'm Francis Drake. Goodbye.